Good afternoon. My name is Levitt Brown. I am the athletic director here at Kima Public Charter High School. I want to thank the board of directors for giving me the opportunity to propose to you the possibility of adding an additional program for both our boys and girls freshmen here at Kima Public Charter High School. Last year, it was determined that we had a critical need to add more athletic opportunities for both our freshmen, boys and girls. It was determined that basketball at this point would be the best program to start off with, adding additional programs in the future years. Last year, myself and the principal decided to do a school survey. We used the question of what sports are you interested in participating in? This question was proposed to 123 incoming freshmen surveyed. 71 were boys, 52 were girls. 28 boys decided that they would like to see more basketball, and 26 girls decided that they would also like to see more basketball opportunities. In other sports interested, there were 69 students interested in other sports. Another thing we looked at was income. How can we afford the addition of a freshman boys and girls basketball program? What we did was we went around and compared and looked at other basketball programs of like mind. One of them was Friendship Public Charter School's freshman boys and girls basketball budget, and their budget was $13,108. That's how much it costs to run their freshman boys and girls basketball program. At National Collegiate Public Charter School, their freshman and boys basketball program was $12,368. And at Kima Public Charter School, we looked at our JV boys and girls basketball budget, and that was $12,443. We also looked at what our balance was for our athletic program. And to date, we have $43,000 in our athletic account. We also looked at what our annual surplus is. And our annual surplus for our athletic programs is $27,000. This does not include concessions, stands income, or community donations. So what does this budget look like? For our uniform budgeted expenses for 15 boys and 15 girls, in item number 1, our practice gear, which would suit up 30 people, we would like to order the Nike League reversible tanks, which would cost about $900. In item number 2, which is again practice gear, we would like to order 30 Nike League shorts, which again would be another $900. And for item number 3, game gear, which would be again 30 for 30 individuals, will be the Nike national jerseys, which is $1,050. And item number 4, we would like to order 30 Nike national shorts, which again will be $1,050. And then for item number 5 of the budget, we would like to order travel gear, which would be the rivalry jacket, and that total would be $1,950. For item number 6, we would like to order the rivalry pants, which is $1,650. And then item number 7, which is a team backpack, which would be for which are individual packs that are offered by Nike Hoops Elite Air Team Bag, that would be a total of $2,550. The total uniform cost would be $10,050. Next, we will go over the budget narrative for these individual items. A breakdown of these items for the uniform budget would be in item number 1, the practice gear is a Nike League tank, which would be 30 tank tops at $30, which would round that off to $900. And item number 2 for practice gear, the Nike League short, would be 30 shorts at $30, which would be $900. And item number 3, we would order the Nike National jerseys, which would be 30 at $35, which would come out to $1,050. And item number 4, the Nike National shorts would be 30 at $35, would also come out to $1,050. And item number 5, the travel gear, which is the rivalry jacket, we would order 30 of those at $65, which would come out to $1,950. And then item number 6, the travel gear, rivalry pants would be 30 at $55, which would be $1,650. And then item number 7 would be the Nike Hoop Elite individual backpack, would be 30 at $85, rounding that off to $2,550. And that explains the uniform budget expenses. For the equipment budgeted expenses for 15 boys and 15 girls, item number 8 is the large equipment bag, which would be for 2 bags. And that would be the Bowden large equipment bag for $80. And item number 9 would be 4 basketballs, which would be both the girls and the boys basketballs. And that would be the elite composition balls, which would be $128. And item number 10 is a first aid kit for both boys and girls. And that would be the coach's first aid kit, which would be $40. And item number 11, which would be scorebooks, which are needed by both the boys and girls team. We would order the lifetime basketball scorebooks, and that would be $18. And item number 12, we would order coaching boards for the coaches, and that would be the Sport Right Pro Basketball scoreboard, and that would end up being $60. The total equipment cost is $326 for both the boys and girls equipment expenses. Next, we will go over the equipment budgeted narrative. The equipment expensive narrative. For item number 8, we would order the Bowden large equipment bag, and it would be 2 of those bags at $40, which explains the $80 cost. Item number 9 will be Elite Composition 8-panel NFHS approved basketballs, which would be for 2 girls and 2 boys balls, which would be 4 balls at $32, which would come up to $128 for that budgeted item. For item number 10, we would order the coach's first aid kit. We can purchase these at the Dick's Sporting Goods, and that would be 2 of those at $20, which would explain the $40 cost. And item number 11, lifetime basketball scorebooks. Again, we could purchase these from Dick's as well, and we would order 2 of those at $9, which would come out to that item being $18. Item number 12, the Sport Right Pro Basketball Coaching Board. You can also purchase those from Dick's Sporting Goods. Those are $30 each. We would order 2 of those, and that would shows that $60 item for item number 12. The staff budgeted expenses would again be for 15 boys and 15 girls. And item number 3 for the officials for the boys, this would be 12 games at $60, which would be $720. And item number 14, the officials for girls would be 12 games at $60, which would be $720 as well. Item number 15, scoreboard operator, which would be 12 games at $15, and that would be $180 for those 12 games. Item number 16 would be the scoreboard operator for the girls, and this would be 12 games at $15, which would be another additional $180. Item number 17, which would be the scorekeepers for the girls' games, 12 games at $15 is $180. Item number 18 is a scorekeeper for the boys' games, which again will be 12 games at $15, which would be $180. And then as far as security in item number 19, 12 games at $25 would be $300. for those 12 games for boys security. For girls security in item number 20, it would be 12 games at $25, which would be $300 for those 12 games. We will next go over the budgeted narrative for the staff for this group, for this items from 13 to 20. Staff budgeted expenses continue, and item number 21 would be for the boys, for the announcer for the boys games. That would be 12 games at $50, which would be $600 for those 12 games. Item number 22 would be announcers for the girls games, which would be 12 games at $50, and that would be $600 for those 12 games. And item number 23, the EMT boys, which emergency medical technicians, that will be 12 games at $25, which would be $300 for those 12 games. And item number 24, the EMT for the girls games, which would be 12 games, would be at a cost of $25 per game, which would end up being $300 for that. Now, for the staff budgeted expenses, we project a total staff cost of $6,360 to cover the staff expenses for both the freshman boys and girls basketball games. Now, for the staff budgeted narrative, in item number 13, for the officials, we have a contract, and they charge us $60 a game. For 12 boys games, item number 13, that would be $720. The contract for the girls games, which would be 12 games at $60, it would be $720 as well. Item number 15, scoreboard operator cost for 12 games at $15 would be $180. For item number 16, scoreboard operator cost for 12 boys games would be 12 games at $15 would be $180. And item number 17, scoreboard keeper cost for 12 games at $15 would be $180 for the scoreboard keeper. To continue with the staff budgeted narrative, and item number 18, the score bookkeeper cost for 12 boys games at $15 explains $180. And item number 19, security, which is one police officer at the boys game at 12 games at $25 will be $300. Item number 20, security, again, police officers for the girls game will again be one officer for 12 games at $25 will be $300 for those 12 games. And item 29, the announcer for boys games for 12 games at $50 will be $600. The item number 22, the announcer for the girls games for 12 games at $50 will be $600 for those 12 games. And item number 23, the EMT for the boys games at 12 games at $25 would be $300 for those 12 games. And item number 24, the EMT for girls games, 12 games at $25 would be $300 in that item, number 24. Now, for both varsity and JV basketball coaches, stipends are paid by DC public schools. Transportation budgeted expenses is item number 25 for transportation costs. 12 games at $150 for both boys and girls transportation contract is $1,800. The total transportation cost would be $1,800. We will explain this next in the transportation budgeted narrative.
And last, the final line item, the contract transportation costs for our travel away games. What we have during the season is a 24 game schedule. 12 of those games are away, with 9 being conference games and 3 being non-conference games. We have a contract with the bus service company, in which they charge us $150 per event. For the girls, there are 12 events. which would be 12 times $150, which would be $800 for their services for their away games. For the boys, it's the same. We do 12 away games for the boys as well, and that their cost would be 12 times $150 as well, with the cost of $1,800. Now, take into consideration that this travel is for both the varsity and JV levels. So the bus service is there until both games are completed. The reason why we must pay for bus service is because we are responsible for those children, for those student athletes to and from the game. We do not provide transportation from home, from practice to home, or from the game site to the home. The students must come back to the school where their parents normally pick them up. The total cost for our contract is $3,600 for contract transportation for the cost of away games. I am now open for questions.
The transportation budgeted narrative, what we have a contract with the bus company. And what they do is they charge us $150 per event. The boys and girls freshman team will be traveling together for all away games. So they split the cost here, which would be $900 for the boys and $900 for the girls. And that's where you come up with the total cost of $1,800 for the transportation budget. In conclusion, it is determined that we can most definitely afford the addition of the new freshman boys and girls basketball program. The total budgeted cost for the new program is $16,736. The projected income for this new program is $12,443. Now, we do have a loss of $4,293 in the first year. But remember, we have a surplus in the total annual athletic budget of $43,000 that's in our budget currently. And we also have an additional income or surplus annually from the athletic program of $23,313. So the rationale for adding a new program is definitely there. The new freshman boys and girls basketball program also addresses a critical need to add more athletic opportunities for our incoming freshmen to our school. Data indicates that our athletic program can afford to offer this new program without adding hardship to our athletic programs. And more importantly, the new program is in line with our school's mission. In conclusion, I want to make it clear that the freshman boys and girls new basketball program addresses a critical need here at our school. This program is in line with our mission, and it adds more athletic opportunities for both our boys and girls here at Kemah Public Charter High School. Again, thank you for listening to my proposal, and I hope to talk to you in the future. Thank you.